Yesterday is kind of one of those days I wish never happened. You know, sometimes you wish you could hit that rewind button, fix everything, change everything. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not the case. And of course, once I hit record on the camera, it started to rain on me. So, I don't know, it's a rainy, gloomy day. Yesterday was a very rough day, and we'll explain in a minute. Some of it's personal, so it won't get in here. Some of it, I just think we all need to realize how sensitive life is and how fast things can change. But before we get into that, Olivia's fine. At least we think she's fine. And we'll find out more as this video goes on. And for now, I'm gonna finish up the goats and then get back to my little girl. Hey, can you leave that alone? Huh? Lord, can you leave it alone? Thanks, buddy. So that barn's all done. We're heading over to House of Pie now. Before we get into Olivia's situation, yesterday was rough. I mean, 700 bales of hay. We calculated it to almost 25,000 pounds of hay. That was stupid. To order all that in one day was a good idea to get it here, but the manpower needed to put it away was ridiculous. Bradley and I started around noon. We didn't finish until about 8 p.m. Numerous people, and it wasn't all our hay. Some of it's going to other people, so they were here helping with their own hay and stuff. But even the guy, hang on, let me open this door. Check out how much hay we have in House of Pie. Ready? That's how much. You basically can't even walk in. All right, and we fit 105 bales in House of Pie. We went all the way up into the rafters. We have to sneak around this way to be able to get into the goats, but the goats are so happy now. They got mucked out. We started with muck out, actually, right? We started with muck out and then brought in all this hay. So it's just brutal. I mean, maybe someday there'll be a hay building where when the hay shows up on those big blocks that you'll see here, I'll run a clip here. The big blocks that come off the truck are 21 bales of hay all wrapped together, and if we can find where the tractor can lift it with the forks, but we don't have a building we can drive it into to be able to put it away in the big 21 blocks and really turn that 8-hour day into like a 2-hour day or an hour. Time is money, and one person. I could literally do it all by myself if we had the right kind of building to store it in. So it's something we're thinking about, but that's not the point of the story here, is it's brutal. The back is killing me, the neck, everybody's like probably in pain, sleeping still. But the hay is here, and it was probably a bad idea to order that much in one day. So then, what happened? So the day. I mean, if you saw my other post earlier about making the peppers for the swanky sauce, unfortunately the day got so busy I forgot about them in the smoker. I'm human, I forget things, you know, sometimes shit goes wrong and it's my fault, but you know, it happens. I'm not perfect. So I forgot about the peppers in the smoker, lost all of them. They look like garbage. I don't know if I took a picture. I might be able to rehydrate them. So take them, drop them in water, give them a little moisture back. They smell amazing, but they went a little too far. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. And then, as most of you know, yeah, Aaron screwed up again. If you rewind back far enough, you'll see that Jenna, I'm not blaming this on Jenna at all, but Jenna was there at the gate and closed it. And then later I went and inspected it and saw that it was locked. Obviously missed something, and the goats got out. None of them are hurt. They did break a glass jar that had medicine in it, and they didn't bother the medicine on the floor. That stuff's gross. They're not going to touch it. So we got to go get more. So we have that on hand if we ever need it. And then I did switch the carabiner. I don't think it was the carabiner's problem, but actually I have one right here. You can see this carabiner, it springs back. The one that was used on that door, the spring is broken, so it didn't spring back, it stayed open. And as you see on the swing sometimes, they pop the carabiner off the swing and the swing goes crazy. So I don't know what happened, but they'd have to, it probably just wasn't latched. It was probably my fault. So I switched it over to a new style, a different one. I don't like it, but it's definitely secure. It's nice and shiny. It's silver. Hopefully it works and they stop getting out. Thank you to the village that alerted us. We did hear something because we're always kind of watching or listening. We did hear something that didn't sound right. And as we were like trying to figure that out, that message came in. So thank you guys. Less than 2 minutes from the time they got out to the time we got the message, and then ran out there to go check on them. Now Olivia, hopefully someday she looks back and are like, I had a great childhood, my parents were amazing, we had great dogs, we had cats and goats and this and that. And if you haven't been around long enough, Olivia's got a scar on her face that actually happened from Luke, our dog, who has since passed away. And Luke was doing nothing wrong. We were changing Olivia's diaper on the couch. You know, parents do that all over the place. You don't always use the changing table. And Luke came running in the room and jumped on the couch and jumped on Olivia's face. And his toenail cut her pretty good. She needed a lot of stitches. That video's out there somewhere. Documenting our life. So now when Olivia gets older and meets a boy someday, she can say, hey, you want to see how I got my scar? Take a look at this when I was like 4. I don't remember how old she was, but she can look at it now. She's probably got a couple more scars. I'm not a God person. I don't try to talk religion and get into all that. But yesterday, the day I'd like to erase, he was definitely on our side. Somebody was on our side. Angels, God, who knows, physics, science, I have no idea. But this part of this video can be very disturbing. But again, for documentation purposes, if Olivia wants to know where these scars probably came from, she was having a blast. What side is my camera on? Oh, it's right there. Okay. She was having a really good time, kids being kids on the farm, and accidents happen. And this accident, I'm almost getting emotional because when you watch this could have been really, really bad. And at the time of this recording, we're actually heading to the hospital. She did fine overnight. Nothing feels broken. We're gonna just go get an x-ray of her face to see if there's anything in the cheekbones or in the nose or anything that might be broken. So skip this part if you want, but here it is, kids being kids on a farm, and all hell breaks loose and shit goes wrong. Quinn got hurt too, to be honest. Quinn got hurt. He made it through it. He hit his chest, knocked the air out of him. And while you watch this clip, if you even watch it, we're way back in the corner with all of the people working to unload the hay. Piper, what are you doing? So we've got people here, like 10 people, unloading hay, and this went down. Take a look.
This video may contain scenes that are emotionally disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
That's it. 6 feet tall hay bale right onto her face on concrete. She's a superhero, man. She got right up and ran around and was screaming and crying. I took her in the house and we cleaned it up, checked it out. Again, from my point of view, we gave her some Tylenol. She rested. She did not go to school today, so now we're gonna go get it checked out because she's in some pain. We're gonna see what they say, what we have to do, and hopefully the little girl will be good to go. It's just one of those things like, man, what could we have done differently? They wanted to play on hay bales. Like, do you tell them no? I've told them no before. They don't listen. They're kids. They're going to want to play on hay bales. I remember playing on the roof of the garage when I was a kid, jumping off of it when I was a kid. Yeah, it's one of those things. I guess we can't control everything, but yeah, I'm going to stop talking about it because when I watch it and I see what she went through, it's tough. And Mom's sad about it too. She's inside working on something right now. She had her own thing she had to deal with yesterday, what we're not going to get into. But my point is, life is short, I guess. Life is short. You got to roll with the punches. You can't control everything. And stop, Piper. What are you doing? You're upset, huh? Because you're on the other side of the fence? Yep. Okay, hang on. All right, I gotta let the rest of these goats out. These two are done eating. This is the Frio and Poppy breakfast time. They are done. They are trying to gain weight, but no matter what we give them, they don't. That's a whole nother story. And, yeah, we're gonna go now, I guess. I mean, oh, no, Liv and I are gonna go and get her face checked out. That's what we're gonna do. So I guess I'll be back with more information in a minute. All right, big girl, let's go. You good? Okay. We were on our way to the doctor, which in our case, unfortunately, is the emergency room. That's the only place I can think to go get an x-ray when you need one right away. And some little girl here told me she's hungry. And I don't... I'm definitely hungry too. I'm always hungry. My middle name is Hungry. And yeah, we had to go get food because you never know how long we're gonna have to wait in the ER.
Like maybe 1 hour.
You think 1 hour?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can be less than 1 hour before they take your pictures. Lunchtime in the parking lot before we go in, and this one definitely does not look too hurt. Oh, what are you dancing to the rain?
No.
To your chicken nugget?
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, let's see those boo-boos. Let me see those boo-boos again. Wow.
They hurt too much.
They hurt a lot, huh?
Yeah, that's why we're here.
That's why we're here. Yep. Are you scared?
Yes.
Oh, what are you scared of?
The X-ray.
The X-ray machine? It's not going to be that bad.
Do I have to go in it?
No, well, it goes on top of you and goes and takes a picture. That's what it does. You're going to be fine. Okay?
Okay.
You okay? You scared?
Yeah.
No, you're scared?
What happened, dear?
What happened? You ready?
Yeah.
Are we out of here?
Yeah.
Come. Yeah. If you can hear the excitement in her voice, she said, "We're finally out of here." I'll explain what happened in a little bit. Gotta call Mom first.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto New London Turnpike.
There you go, 1,000 feet I need to turn. So we're out of the hospital, and I don't think we could have been any more lucky, if that's the right way to say it. Right, Livy?
Yeah.
Yeah, no x-ray, no CAT scan, no MRI. Basically what they're saying is, because based on touch and feel, he doesn't suspect anything to be broken. Possible nose break, but because her nose is still perfectly straight, even if the x-ray came back as there is a broken nose, there's nothing they would do about it. It just needs to heal. So why subject a pediatrician patient to radiation they don't need? That's the theory here. Why do an MRI or a CAT scan if based on her symptoms with no headaches, no vomiting, No dizziness, no fainting, none of that stuff. The bruising on her head is very minimal. Why put her under that type of testing if it's pretty much determined that there's none of that? So we got to keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't, you know, get dizzy while watching TV or anything like that. We have an ear, nose, and throat doctor follow-up where they can look at her nose after the swelling goes down and say, you know what? Now that the swelling is down, maybe we do need to fix the nose. But other than that, she's fine. We are extremely, extremely lucky that these kids didn't get more hurt just playing on hay. Note to self, from now on, all hay needs to lay flat. None of it sits up piled up on top of the next one. And the kids are not allowed to play on it when it gets delivered like that. You know, we just can't take that risk. Playing on a little pile of hay in a barn is something kids have done forever. I mean, maybe we can let them play on hay in other places, but not right in the middle of the driveway where if something goes wrong, you're landing on cement. Livy, how are you doing?
It hurts a lot.
It hurts a lot still. Yeah, we're going to pick you up some medication to put topical cream on that and maybe some Tylenol and stuff like that. And we'll make it better. Were you scared?
Not really.
You did so good though. Yeah? Okay, what did you want at Walmart?
Banana.
That doesn't look like bananas to me. What is that thing?
It's a treat.
It's a treat. What is in there?
It's, like a meat.
I've never seen those. That is the weirdest thing ever. And you got a spoon?
Yeah. This is.
I am so confused. What was the outside? Not sponsored. Some little egg thing? Oh, wow, that's kind of gross. What's in this side? You just eat it?
This is the toy.
That's a toy?
Mm-hmm.
It comes with a toy?
Mm-hmm.
And two little like egg yolk? Oh, but those are not bananas. I thought we went in for bananas. Huh?
We do have bananas.
We do? Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of bananas. That's good. You don't seem to be in much pain. You're good? Mm-hmm. Okay, you're good. That is it. We are done. We just checked in with Mom. Mom says that all my GPS keeps interrupting my videos. Mom says Olivia's a trooper. She's a superhero. She fell on her face in the concrete from 6 feet up and nothing happened, really. She's amazing. We are so thankful, and whoever made that decision for her to come out of this, not all beat up and broken and bruised and everything. She's got some bruises, but you know, it could have been a lot worse. I'm talking a lot. There could have been neck issues, back issues, Life Star, ambulance. I mean, everything's going through my head. I'm like, I didn't sleep well last night. Accidents can happen in the blink of an eye, and unfortunately, we need to learn from them. So hay is going to be processed differently. Things are going to change, and we are now going up to the vet to pick up the medicine that the goats broke the other day, and the GPS is yelling at me. So you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Oh yeah, Livia, say that again.
Bye.
Here, put your hand right there over the camera. Go ahead.
Bye.
Put your hand right over it. Touch the phone.
Bye.
No, like this. Ready? Say bye.
Bye.
Olivia, after going to the nose specialist yesterday, how you feeling?
Good.
Good. What did he say?
That I don't need an x-ray.
That you don't need an x-ray, that your nose is probably not broken, and that everything is good. And you're like a superhero.
Yeah, apparently she flew.
Yeah.
She just crash landed.
Woo-choo!